Welcome back. So we're talking about how to set up a YouTube channel. We're going to talk about the defaults that you have. You've got a YouTube channel that you use to upload a project here, so it's brand new. We're really just getting into the gear of creating daily content. Thought this would be a good time to dive in behind the scenes at the settings and show you how to set it up and make sure everything's set up the right way. So we're actually going to come in here to YouTube Studio. It's still in beta, but it's what everyone uses now. And then I can come into settings from here, I believe. So they still have the Creator Studio Classic. It's just the older version of the analytics. Since you're not familiar with that, I would just leave it right here. On channel, you can have some keywords that are just default for your whole channel. Like, I might put in wellness. It's just what words represent your whole channel. I admit, I don't know how important these are anymore. It's still a feature in there, and so you might as well use it. If you wanted to select United States or Colombia, you can only pick one. So what do you choose?
US, United States.
There we are. So we'll do United States. Okay, we'll come over here to advanced. Right now your channel only has 4 subscribers. So some people are embarrassed by that. They might want to turn it off. I say, whatever, if you have a reason, I don't have any reason of turning off interest-based ads or whatnot, so I leave that unchecked. And then one thing to note for the future is you can add a watermark. So in the bottom right of every video when it plays, it's a little bit transparent. So you could have your logo, and since the channel's going to be your name, Karen Farfan, maybe you have a cool signature with a K, squiggle that's just always down at the bottom corner. So this is where you'd come and do that. You would just upload an image right here, and it tells you the dimensions. And so that's kind of a cool branding feature that you can use within YouTube. Upload defaults is actually pretty important. Every title of your video is going to be different, so I recommend leaving this blank. The description, half of it's going to be blank, but you might have some things that are templated. Like if you want to link to your book in every video, you could just put it right here so you don't have to type it in every single time. Visibility, we never want to have to public. So right now, if you upload a video to YouTube, it goes instantly right when it uploads, which is not a good idea, especially if you film 20 episodes at a time.
Right.
So you either want it to be private or unlisted. I'll change it to private.
What's the difference between private and unlisted?
So if you have it on unlisted, then it's still not seen by the public. It's not going to be searchable or published anywhere. But if I send a link out to somebody, they'll be able to view it. Versus private, they'd have to have password access or be a manager on my channel. So either way, just depending on how you're wanting to do that, they function pretty much the same. If people start spreading a link around that's unlisted, then anyone who has a link can view it. The reason that you don't want it to be public is that it can actually hurt your channel. So let's say you uploaded 5 episodes today, planning on having one launch tomorrow, for the next 5 days. But if you uploaded them right now and they all went public, even if you change them to private and then schedule them to release one per day, 5 days from now when one of those episodes goes live, it will show the original upload date. So it will say, hey, this video's been live for 5 days and doesn't have any views.
Right.
And so it can kind of hurt your stats. Exactly. By default, if it uploads as private, then you don't have to worry about that issue. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Let's see, under extras, if there's certain tags, I might put in your name, kind of a default tag for each video. Because when people are searching on YouTube, you want them to find your videos, and it's unique enough. Each video is going to have unique keyword tags. The titles that we found, you can put that in as a tag. YouTube admits that they don't pay attention that much to tags anymore. People would abuse them. It would be a video about puppies, and they would put Barack Obama in the subject line just to try and get more traction. So they don't pay attention to that much anymore. What they really pay attention to is they'll actually automatically transcribe your video, and they'll know what you talk about in your video, so they don't need to use the keyword tags anymore. But I like to put in the name and stuff. And under advanced, there's several different things. Like we can choose a category. Let's see if there's anything in here that matches what you're doing, like wellness. There's how to and style might work.
Yeah, let's go with how to instead.
And you can change it, and I really don't know how important it is either. You can turn off if you want people to contribute or not, but I like this down here. Allow all comments or hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. I like to select that one.
Yeah.
Because you can get pretty harsh, spammy or trolling type comments. I like to leave this checked. So if some people give you thumbs up, some people give you thumbs down, you can actually turn it off so people can't see that, but I don't know why you'd want to turn that off. Just understand if people give you a thumbs down, it's okay, because most people are going to give you a thumbs up. You can come over here to community. Some of these things I don't use so much. I do use the blocked words, but let me talk about these first. So you can add moderators, and if you want to know what they are, you just hover over the question mark, but you can have people come on that can actually help manage your channel for you and moderate comments. You can approve users. And this is actually pretty cool. If you're ever reviewing some of the comments and you just think, man, this person is always so rude, you can just block them. You click
Nice.
you click the ... and
Right.
choose block, and their username will appear here.
Okay.
So if you ever then decide, all right, he's decided to be nice now, I'll unblock him. But that's how that works. Now, blocked words. Grant Thompson, we were at an event. It was Chris, Grant, and I were putting on an event teaching about YouTube. And he told everybody, all right, I'm going to email you my comprehensive list of swear words. And any swear word you can think of, anything foul or vulgar or offensive or rude, he made this big, huge list. And the reason he emailed it to everybody is so that we could copy and paste it into this field right here, so that anytime somebody types a comment and uses one of those words, theirs just don't show up. So when somebody hits submit, they think that they've commented,
Right.
but it just won't show up. Would you like me to add those swear words? I could probably find that list of swear words.
I'm gonna email them to you.
All right, I'll email you Grant's list of swear words. And then this right here, I do recommend turning it on, because most of the time if people put a link in the comments, they're trying to advertise their website or
Oh,
service or
thanks.
something. So it just won't allow people to put links if you turn that on. This is actually in 2 different places. So we've already allowed comments, and we've already checked that one. So this is just in 2 places. Now this other settings, surprisingly, there's nothing here yet. So in the future, I guess they're going to put more features and controls there. So that's how you set up the defaults for your YouTube channel. I'll hit save on that. And now you are all official.
Perfect.
Once you have your YouTube channel set up and you're ready to upload, we're going to talk about thumbnails, because thumbnails can make a really big difference in how many people click on it and watch your video.